They threw him out like he was nothing, mocked him, humiliated him in front of everyone. But months later, those same executives came crawling back, begging. David Miller, 42, an engineer with grease on his hands and brilliance in his mind. For 15 years, he built machines that made the company millions. The kind of man who stayed late, who solved problems no one else could. Quiet, loyal, invisible to the boardroom, but essential to the factory floor. Until one Friday morning, everything changed. It started with whispers. A new manager, young, arrogant. He didn't like David's silence, didn't like his age, didn't like how workers looked up to him. At a meeting, the manager smirked. "Your methods are outdated, David. Maybe it's time you step aside." Laughter echoed around the room. David sat still, his jaw tight, his pride burning. The next week, HR handed him a letter. Terminated. No warning, no gratitude. Just a box for his things and a security guard by his side. Co-workers watched. Some looked away. Others shook their heads in silence. And David, this man who had given half his life, walked out with nothing but humiliation. At home, bills piled up. His wife worried. His kids asked questions. But David refused a break. Instead, in his small garage, he began sketching, drafting, building. 3 months later, the company hit disaster. Machines stalled. Deadlines collapsed. Millions lost. The young manager panicked. Investors demanded answers, and whispers returned. David would have fixed this. Desperate, the executives called him, their voices softer now. "David, we need your help." He didn't answer right away. He let them sweat. Finally, he walked back through those glass doors, not as an employee, but as a consultant. This time, he named the price. Double, triple, and they agreed. The same men who mocked him now leaned forward at every word. The same manager who humiliated him couldn't look him in the eye. And David, he repaired their machines in days. But he never returned as their worker. He returned as their savior. Sometimes life rips you apart. Sometimes people underestimate your worth. But when you refuse to give up, when you build, when you rise, the world remembers who truly holds the power. Humiliation can be the soil where victory grows. And dignity? It always finds its way back to the surface. If this story moved you, hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs a reminder of their worth. And don't forget to subscribe to Dark Minds, where the stories of struggle always find justice.